Been a good year, and yet perhaps at one point you thought perhaps your season might come to an end. Let's talk about that injury, how it occurred, and what the prognosis looked like immediately following.
Yeah, I think it was something that occurred to me in Bannerman. It was a number of years ago, but it's just kind of been lingering since then. And in St. Louis in September, I had the MRI, and which I've never gotten before. And then they found out that it was a torn meniscus. So it was something that I was able to play on since I've been playing on it for a number of years now. But it got to the point there at the end of October, I think it was, that it was getting too sore, and I think I tweaked it a bit leading up to that. So just then they decided that the best option for me was to go ahead with surgery. So yeah, and that's what we did.
Well, tell me a little bit about the surgery, because I know there was some uncertainty as the surgery date came forward, just exactly what would happen.
Yeah, I think there's two options that we could have done. One was just remove part of my meniscus, and the other was to stitch up the torn piece. So if they stitched it, it would have been I think a 6-month recovery, and just removing it would have been 6 to 8 weeks. So I wasn't sure what they were going to do, and they weren't even sure. The doctor wasn't sure what she was going to do until going into the surgery. So it was pretty nerve-wracking for me, but luckily it ended up being the short recovery that was the best option for me.
The surgery went well, and he's so resilient, so pro in his way to do everything. So when he that was 9 weeks. That's a lot for a hockey player in a season. That was a lot for us too. We missed him a lot, especially in the last part of December, and we're glad to have him back. He's finding his way to play right now, his rhythm, and that's great for us. It sounds good. We missed him so much in the first part of the season. I think we can add maybe 8 or 9 or 10 points if he had been there. And honestly, he's a key part of of our success, and he's gonna play big minutes lately and in the postseason too.
It's a big process after missing that much time, but at the same time, you want to take advantage of every ice time you have, and just to be able to get caught back up, and it is a big challenge on its own. So I think the trainers here have done a great job helping me every step of the way, and just doing what's best for me day in and day out, and yeah, just looking to elevate my game to a next level with all their help.
We're into late February, but where are you? Are you at the top of your game, or would you like to have more time, which you do have here coming in March?
Yeah, I think the goal for me is to be at the top of my game for playoffs. So, like I said, it's a big process, and I think just sticking to that process and trying to bring my game to a next level is something that I want to do coming up here.